Alright, welcome back, folks. Jason134 here, back with stream 9 of our Last CareTaker series. Alright, so I'm going to update you on basically everything. I have fully set this place up, gotten all that. I'm at this current moment, I'm basically just waiting on it to recharge because the batteries, the full system and how it runs chews through so much power that I have to wait for the batteries to basically be at full charge for me to, one, generate enough oil to actually do what I need to do, to generate enough diesel to fill my tanks. Then I need to fill the tanks up more or less, like at least 75% of the way, turn that off, then run upstairs, turn both of the distillery towers on, and pray I still have enough power to make all the diesel and petrol, which I really don't have a need for the petrol as of the moment. I mean, aside from the generators that I have yet to build. But as of now, I currently have 24,927 liters of fuel, which is basically a lot. So theoretically, I should not run out of fuel. I shouldn't. I don't know if I will, but I shouldn't. I'll just have to watch that to make sure I don't burn the fuel too quickly, and I might have to eventually make trips back and forth around the area. It's foggy right now, so it's kind of hard to see, but we're going to go for this solar base right here first, and then we're going to go for those bases up there, and then we're going to work our way all the way around to explore the whole area of the northern area and explore all the bases and scrap everything we can. Then we're going to, in the next stream, hopefully go to the southern area and explore all that out there, except for the rocket pad, because we're not going to do that. That's a very big platform, and I'm not going to do that in the next stream, because it's probably going to take a long time to explore, and there might even be infrastructure I have to build there just to, you know, do that. But I'll do that whenever I get to that quest. Probably. It's dark and stormy right now. With the way that it's foggy as heck right now, it's storming. I can't really see where I'm going, honestly. I can just barely see the front of my boat, so I just have to kind of pray I don't run into something. I mean, yeah, got enough fuel to last a long, long time. Hopefully long enough to basically run the whole northern area, and then if I have to, I'll go back and in between streams I will generate more fuel, because hopefully this whole exploring thing will take several days in time, so the oil base will charge hopefully, and I'll be able to actually operate it. Okay, where is the I can't see a damn thing down here, bruh. Like, seriously, I can't see anything with all this fog everywhere. Alright, first things first, we need to take out those Alright, now, I just need to move the boat around. I need to orbit the boat around to the other side, hopefully. There should be a ladder, like, right here somewhere I can use to actually get in there. There it is. we're gonna have to run power from the boat in order to power these bases, because I'm not gonna bother really worrying about powering all the bases. I'm only gonna worry about like powering like part of it. I just need to get up to the next platform with this cable. Hopefully there's enough distance to reach all the way up here so I can build a cable thing like right there and then hook this in. Alright. Should be the next platform should be this one. Then I just need to build another of these. And then I need to do this. Come here, boy. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Alright, now we're gonna scrap this. Oh god, no. Going in after it, boys. This thing has some really quality scrap on it. I don't want to lose this. Don't much care about the other stuff. I just don't want to lose the scrap off that particular thing because it has some really good quality scrap on it. Mainly aluminum scrap, because aluminum is important. I need a lot of that because basically I ran out of aluminum while I was trying to build everything on the oil derrick. And I was lucky there was some sharks nearby that I could actually use to build what I needed. No, I just need to go up here and I don't have any cables on me for building like power cables. I don't have any materials, so I have to actually go back down here in order to build power cables. So I can actually, and honestly, the only thing I need to do is just repair like 3 of those solar panels there, build like 1 battery, and then bam. Because I technically don't have to do anything with that place. I just have to build the materials for like 1 battery, and then the place will keep itself charged. I know I don't need that much iron, so I'm going to put some of that back. I don't think I need any of this with the titanium, or this, or that. I don't need this much plastic, so we're going to drop some of that back down. We don't need this. I know I need fabric, so I got to figure out where I have some fabric squirreled away at. This should be everything I need to at least fix those solar panels that are up there, and then I just have to build more power cables since I'm out. see if we have any more power cables on the box over here. Nope. We do have a bunch of scrap though. That one robot that we grabbed. No, I just need to craft up cables as quickly as possible. I might even end up at some point building a whole box of nothing but power cables, just so I have enough power cables laying around, as well as fuel cables. But I should have more than enough of those. I still have like a stack and a fuel cables in there, so just in case I end up needing them. And a whole box of power cables, it would have to be a really small box. And we probably only have like 1 or 2 rows of cables in it, maybe like 4 at most. So I could build more if needed, but only have like 4 cables. Just need to figure out where that last tower is that I need for the gyro, so I can actually build the gyro and figure out kind of how it works and how the cargo loop works. Because I would like to know how the cargo loop works, if I can actually bring a pick up and carry a fuel tank with me, like one of those diesel tanks, because then I can literally just fly back to the oil tank instead of having to drive all the way over there. Just fly back over there and grab like a full fuel tank. Nah, probably not. That seems kind of stupid and pointless, honestly. Alright, now that we got this done, we won't need the power cable, but I brought it up just in case I would need it. Because I don't know if I'm going to actually... I mean, I might as well build power at every one of the locations and just use them. Have like 1 or 2 solar panels on every base and just scrap everything I can find so I can build up my scrap supply. Just in case I end up needing something. But honestly, really only need 1 large solar panel and 1 battery to power the lights of a base. Even then, that might even be too much, because most of the other bases have 2 large solar panels, just to keep the batteries charged throughout the night. I only need 3. Well, I guess 2 of them will work. I don't have enough of the actual. I don't have enough aluminum to actually build the power core. And honestly, 2 medium solar panels should be more than enough to generate the power I need to keep the lights on, at the very least. While I'm working, then I can just simply yank these cables up right here, because I don't need help charging. I could build another battery and just use the power of my boat to charge. I'm gonna just drain power into this battery and charge it up good. We're just gonna break all this down because I don't need these materials. I don't need these specific solar panels. I can break all the parts down. probably don't want those. But I don't have any aluminum, so it would be nice to be able to have some aluminum so I can break the rest of it down and get more back or whatever. I literally just need to find the room where the power is. Find the room where the power access point is, and then I can drag it down. It's probably in that room with the yellow block on top. Let's just go on up here, because I'm pretty sure it's up here, and I still need at least a little time. Maybe not much, because there's not really that much here. But I need the lights to be on. Yep, I need the lights to be on so I can at least do what I need to do. There. Should be just enough power there. We're gonna go back upstairs now and scrap the rest of all this material up here. We're gonna heal our character and save, just so we, don't lose our all of our progress, whatever little bit of progress we have here. I've transferred power from I can do that with every single base that I go to that needs power. I can just build like 2 batteries and transfer power from my boat to keep the lights on for a short time. I mean, it'll keep it on for a while because the battery, this thing only uses like 157 watts, and that's not really even that much. But a box. I'm glad I built because I can actually build a staircase of boxes now. If and when I need to get up somewhere that I can't reach, I can literally place some boxes down. I wonder if there's something over here. There is indeed. Not even gonna ask how I was able to reach that. But then again, I'm also glad because, I mean... Wait. There's a staircase of boxes here. Oh! Score! Score! I think I've had broken even just chilling up there on the roof. These things are really bad with broken if they're not giving me that much crap off of them. Usually these things have a ton of materials on them. But usually the broken ones don't ever give that much. there's nothing over here. I've already scrapped everything in that room, so I can now go back downstairs and start working my way back down towards the boat. This base, I really hope the fog clears up, because honestly, I can't see a damn thing now. Like, I won't be able to drive at all at night with all this fog everywhere. This fog is getting kind of ridiculous. Does that mean I can make my own paint? Maybe, I don't know. Literally, we're generating enough power to keep the lights on at all times of the day. I've charged the battery so that the power does start, you know, flickering or whatever. I'll have enough power to last. This thing has enough power to last quite a long time without running out. Gotta go down here and gotta start scrapping everything. I'm gonna try to hit up the smaller bases at first so I can try to see if I can, like, get it to work. Scrap off all the material and then, you know, do all that, and then whenever we finish scrapping everything, we won't really be building that much. No, not really. Build one battery at every location. That I need to remain. If it's a bigger location, I'll build 2 batteries if I'm not going to be there very much. I built a ton of batteries at the oil up there just because it requires a ton of power, like a lot. For an extended series, power extended system run, yeah, requires quite a lot of power. Gotta scrap everything as quickly as I can. Turn the light on so we can see. It's getting really late, really dark outside, and I can't see a dang thing now. Oh man, it's this room. Gotta grab all the power I can, all the material I can while I still have power. Plenty of aluminum scrap on all these robot bodies. And aluminum seems to be something I run out of a lot. weight, because I can't finish scrapping all this with all this excess weight laying around. Alright, let's go on back here, drop off all this weight, and then we'll be ready to roll. Ready to jump back up there and finish scrapping that what's left of that tiny bit of scrap. I might actually end up scrapping both this item and that, maybe, because both of these take up some seriously good quality materials that I could probably use. Go back here. We're going to drop this battery back here because we don't know. I might need it somewhere. Gotta go up here and charge my character real quick, like. I also need to charge my drive. Organic material can be used to make food material, which can be used to make other stuff. I just, you know, need to get enough of it, I guess, and then figure out how it's supposed to work, I guess. I don't really know how it's supposed to work exactly. And I believe that's it for this base. Bioorganic, 33 bioorganic material. The sun's coming up, so we're starting to draw power from the sun now. Alrighty, let's go on and get to the next location. Since we're done here, we need to hurry up and get to the next location using a foot, doing everything as quickly as possible. Nope, don't really care about that one power cable. I've got plenty of power cables laying around. We need to turn. Adjust course. Head for the northern areas. Well, the northern bases of this one. once my fuel marker right there under the miles per hour gets below, like, say 400-ish, between 4 and 300, that's when I probably need to start heading back to the oil derrick to refuel my fuel supply, because it takes a long time to generate enough fuel. That's why I'm only going to be doing it off camera, because it just takes too long. It takes a long time to sit there and generate enough power to actually, that's why I'm actually leaving the solar panels running all the time now, so that by the time I get back, the batteries will most likely be charged enough to actually do another round. It's mainly the oil drill that actually takes up a lot of power, like a lot. Shark. Get out of the way, Mr. Shark. I might need to put that whole stabilizer back on my boat, maybe. Earlier on in the game, I couldn't do it because it took too much power to actually operate. There's another habitat module and then another one of those little baby nodes. The rolly ball thing on top, and then we got whatever the heck that big thing is. Well, there's no power system here that I know of. Alright, so there's a little scrap right in this area. Ooh. I need to turn my light on so I can actually see what I'm doing there. It's a very narrow area of jumping. This will be the first bit of scrap I collect for the area, because, well, there's rubber here. I'm assuming this is paint, maybe. Gotta try to take out all the nests I can find. I've done that. We can start scrapping everything on the floor. Scrap everything and take it down to the boat and move on to the next floor. Or keep working until we get to the next floor. I'm gonna build a box here to hold scrap while I'm working, so I don't actually get heavy, so I can actually go to the next floor, and then when I'm ready to leave, I'll pick up all the scrap and take it back down to the boat with me. it's gonna, it fills me up quite a lot, just, you know, doing all this scrapping. And I don't exactly want to get severely overweight, so I try to manage my inventory the best I can. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes, not all the times, just a few times. Alright, we just need to scrap everything as quickly as possible, moving to the next location, which would be the small little outpost island right there. The small little base, whatever the heck that thing is, one of those little power roly-poly node things or whatever. But it looks like it has articles guarding it. Right there has plenty of storage for quite a lot of scrap, so I don't actually have to worry about running out of storage on that box before I at least get up to the second level. Once I get to the top, I won't have to worry about climbing ladders anymore. I can just basically jump down. Alright, so we've finished. We need to scrap everything in this box, and then I believe we can move to the next floor, I think. I'm not really sure. A small little base won't take very long. I just need to get close enough to actually aggro the angels, and then get them basically flying right over here. There's another, like, 2 levels to this base after this one, so I gotta kind of scrap what I can, go back down, drop it off the box, and climb back up. While I was also trying to find stuff that'll go in my logbook. Alright, now. What's in this one? Looks like some very advanced materials I can salvage. isotope thing and an advanced isotope stabilizer, and then an advanced alloy mesh. Both of those have aluminum on them, which is something that's going to be in fairly high demand, I assume. I just have a feeling I'm probably going to end up using the gyrocopter to actually fly back and drop off all the scrap at the warehouse. Instead of just driving my boat back, I'll just park, anchor my boat somewhere, take off from my thing, and then fly all the way over and take some those fuel can things with me. I equip both my gun and my grinder tool at the same time. I don't think I was supposed to do that, but whatever. Shall. There it is. I was wondering where that last piece of scrap was. Alright, let's get back downstairs. Well, if I have to, I'll have to jump back down to the bottom area there. Back down to the boat and recharge. Alright, let's go ahead and take all these nests. Well, I mean, personally, I like my bright light because it actually allows me to much easily see. But I assume the night vision thing would be better when you actually don't need the bright light, but you could carry it around with you, so you can easily switch out if you need the bright light. And then you can just use the night vision for dark rooms where there's no risk of those little buggers getting to you or night-based creatures anywhere. I'm just trying to scrap everything I can, basically. This is one of those things that I want to do while I'm working on collecting logbook data. Alright, time to charge. Seeing as how I'm basically almost dead. As soon as I'm down here, I can head off back on the... I just gotta climb to the very top floor now. Climb fast, bro. Climb fast. I just gotta climb all the way from here to the very top floor. Alright, there's a ton of batteries from medium to large. Some things means I can charge up in the middle area. Although it might not give me much power. The large ones really do much good for me nowadays. Now with my power basically maxed, that's really only the large ones that really do anything. The small ones just don't do much. They do a little bit, but not really not enough to really for it to be noticeable unless there's like a lot of them and I just keep using them from one right after another. Already 83%, but I just have to try to get the rest of this finished before I run out of run out of completely. Well, I mean, I'm going all the way back down now, so I gotta get on out of here. Grab all, break this box down. Slowed me down considerably, but I basically grabbed everything I need. Theoretically, I could go out and grab this, what's in this electrical box, but it just means I'm going to be swimming pretty slowly. Now, back over to the boat. Well, I mean, I'm in the water, so I gotta get back to my boat quick. I can turn my light on now that I'm out of the water. gotta go put away all the scrap now and salvage down whatever I can that's not scrap based. Let's go ahead and we're going to actually salvage all these smaller batteries, because, like I said, they don't really do anything. Alright, let's get on over to the next area, the next spot, since we're basically attempting to mow these areas down as quickly as possible. We're attempting to. There's no telling if I'm actually doing a really, like, a decent job, but I mean, I'm trying. Let's go on and grab all the scrap off this one and take it downstairs. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be 2. I thought there was 2 of them, but maybe I was mistaken. Actually, no, I wasn't mistaken. I know I saw 2 over here. Yeah, I know I saw 2 of those things down here. I know I did. Alright, let's go over there and get a little closer. On there. The ladder's too shallow or not far enough over. Let's just turn and adjust. Turn and adjust the boat's heading. There we go. Got it. Be a bunch of those little dark slimes back in this area. Alright, now that that's done, we can go back here. We can drop off this little bit of scrap that we found. Go back here to the collectibles box and drop that stuff, and drop all the collectible parts off. Over there, drop all that off. Go back to the front of the boat, drop the sniper rifle off, because we're only going to use that if we absolutely need to, because I don't want to be hunting sharks if I don't have to, even though, I mean, shark hunting does actually give me some really good resources, but, I mean, honestly... There we go, got it. Got it plugged back in. Alright, let's head back for let's turn around and actually head for that big circular looking building, because I'm honestly really curious about that. It looks like it's just a big tank with a helicopter pad on the top from what it looks like, but then again, it looks like it might be something that goes underwater. Like maybe some big underwater base. Maybe it might be some kind of big maintenance base for gyrocopters. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. I've never seen this place before. This is a new place. I've never seen this before. Nope, never seen it. Wonder if there's going to be some kind of docking area or something. I hope I don't actually need the damn gyrocopter to get into this place. That's gonna suck. I have to literally come back with the gyro when I actually get the gyrocopter just to be able to get in there. MCB 17 dead breath. Looks like it's strictly a helicopter entry base. You have to have one of the gyrocopters to even get in there, because there's only a helicopter entry. There's no docking area. Oh well, on to the next place. Well, that's basically right next to the Prometheus base on our way through. Maybe we'll get a semi-decent look at it. We'll get a semi-decent look at it as we pass by. like some kind of big, like futuristic cathedral. Now I already see one of those damn archangel things there. Oh look, it's one of those laser sharks.
Stand before the Seed Vault, a revered sanctuary where the very essence and memories of humanity are preserved. Treasure this moment.
Told you, big church thing. It's like a memory hall for humanity. I wonder if it goes down under the water. It might. Gotta turn just a little bit so I don't hit that sea mine. It looks like the power box is on the power building is on that side, but the dock is on the far build side. Shell. We got, what, 4 more locations to hit up during this stream, and then I'll probably come back for that place once I hit up Norfolk Grave, because I have to go there first in order to actually be able to get in there. I don't want to go there for no reason. Maybe I'll do that in the next stream. Maybe. Don't know. Honestly, it just kind of depends. I don't really know if I want to go to the south area just yet because it's a big area and there's a lot of buildings down there. A lot of bigger buildings and places that take a little bit longer to do. Oh, look at a bunch of those sharks. We are perfectly docked and ready to board the station. Now, I know damn well I can board this station from like this side. I know I can. I've done it before. Alright, there's that. I mean, the only thing I can do is fucking scrap stuff. This is one of the habitat nodes, and after I leave here, I'll be headed for that fueling station over there. Although I don't know, I might end up actually making like a big diesel fueling depot at one of those spots, so I have somewhere to go for fuel if I need it, instead of having to go all the way back to the one spot, I could put like 12 tanks of fuel. And simply transfer fuel there. What is over here? I guess I have to use my pistol until I get back down to the boat, because honestly, I don't want to go back down to the boat because there's no ladder here as far as I know. So I should be able to just grab everything, move on back down to the boat when I'm finished, so we can then leave. Gotta finish scrapping all the smaller stuff first. There we go. Clean that place up. I know I'm gonna have to eventually head back out to boat to recharge once I... Hey, there's a battery here. Why does it always do that? I want to hurry up and finish scrapping everything so I can move on to the next location as quickly as possible. saving whatever power I can and bullets. I mean, I'd prefer not to have to go back to the boat if I'm, like, empty or whatever. I'll just dump this in, all my scrap in there so I can actually make the jump across that gap. If I drop all the material inside that box, then I'll be able to actually make the jump across the other tower. I know I'm having to basically just keep jumping, dropping cargo and other stuff on. I know I'm gonna have to go back down to the boat. That's why I dropped all the cargo, so I don't have to go back down real slow like and climb the ladder really fast.
I think this room was never for anyone else. Just a place to talk to a version of me that only existed in her head. And now, somehow, in yours.
Okay. Is this one of those places with that quest line for Mother? Yep, that's another one. Here! I think there's a rolly wheel over here. Come on, barbecue away. Yes. He's the dogs. I gotta say good morning, my dogs. How are you? Oh, it's my wine. Go get him. Go. 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 I don't want the dogs in my room because they might end up the puppy might end up running off with my hat. He's pretty bad about stealing stuff, running off with it. He doesn't actually chew it or anything, he just runs off with it, trying to get me out of my room so I can play with him. He's really adorable to do like that. I know that's why he does it. Finish recharging my rifle, and then I gotta recharge the backpack again. It's really dark out here right now. I mean, it's not horrible, but it is dark. Up the stairs. This way, across the gangway. Hit. You know how much of a jump scare those were just randomly dropping from ceilings instead of just hanging there? They were actually scripted to drop, like, in front of you as soon as you walked in beneath them. That would be horrifying. It would probably startle me quite badly. Those things made me jump off by trying to get away from them. I didn't want to do that. No, not really. I'll have to see if I can find it in the water. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. I wish I could do that speed up thing with videos, because if I was just sitting here scrapping, I would probably just speed up time. Like, make it like 2 times speed, so you don't have to sit there and watch all of it constantly. Because usually I don't talk much while I'm scrapping. Not really, honestly. I'm so focused on trying to get finished so I can move on to the next area that I usually don't talk much. I don't know where that goes. It must be another platform. Who knows? We're already up to 74% on the weight ratio. 75. I'll hold on to the petrol thing for whenever I do get the gyro. I'll probably carry at least a few of those on me if I can find them. Good. That way I don't actually have to climb up all those stairs, all those ladders again. I completely neglected this area. I wonder if there is anything on that platform. There probably is. I'll probably have to go back around and check that platform. Let me just go downstairs real quickly and drop off all this stuff. Alright, let's go to the collectibles box and see how much we can actually drop. Alright, I believe this is basically everything. Put this in here, put that in there, put this. I need to drop these 2 fuel or petrol canisters back here and hold on to them so I have something to use whenever I do get the helicopter. Alright, there we go. There we go. Got more bullets now. More bullets! Bullets are mine! Now I just gotta go all the way back around and see what's on that small platform there. I probably should have done that before I jumped off or whatever. It's a small table. Where'd that guy come from? I guess there wasn't anything over here. I thought there might be something over there that was worth like a collectible or something, which is why I wanted to go back and check. Something for the logbook, maybe. What can we get this time? Let's get more of the equipment handling so we can switch weapons and whatnot a little faster. Well, I mean, I hope they add more stuff to the game, but then again, there really is no telling what they'll add next. Yep, I gotta go to the fuel station now. Then I gotta go check out that helicopter tower. Never mind. Just take that off the marked list because I can't get to that anyways because there's no way to get onto it because I need a helicopter to get access to that tower. Oh well. I wonder how, honestly, I'm curious how fuel efficient that helicopter is. I guess I'll have to go to the southern area in order to actually get the other blueprints. The last of the blueprints. I'll have to go to the southern area. I mean, there might be a little bit of fuel in there, but not much. There might be a little bit of petrol there from the petrol cans, so I have something to make those little portable petrol canisters with if I decide to do that. I'll probably just moor it to the boat, honestly, if at all possible. Alright, there we got refuel outpost Theta. Pretty decent, reasonably sized fuel outpost. Come here. You can see how there's no, it's just like all the other towers that don't have any buildings on it. It looks like it might have something on it, but you'd have to have a helicopter to be able to reach it. Alright, well, this base won't take too long. I remember how this base played out. Most of the loot and stuff was around the bottom area. Like a little bit on top, but mostly it was just the fuel tank with a few boxes and stuff laid up there. Gotta scrap as quickly as I can so I can get done with this part of the job. I don't really need this rubber on these tires here. Don't really care for it. Don't really need it. Well, grabbing all this stuff won't take too terribly long. Seems like there's somebody up there that wants to say hello. He's announcing his presence with gunfire. Excuse me, little turd monkey. How you doing? Let's go on downstairs and drop the cargo, drop all the scrap I'm holding right now, so I can de-weightify myself, make myself lighter, so I can move around a little bit faster. Finish this job. Let's see. We only really need one large solar panel and one battery. While that's building, I'll use that to power the space so I can get the lights turned on after dark without having to power it myself. And then I gotta find that last habitat and that mother, and then I gotta find the code at Norfolk Grave in the next stream and go to the seed vault, grab the thing for the seed vault, and be on my way to the place. Alright, let's go. After dark, so the lights probably won't even come back on, but I will try. It doesn't need to have much fuel, just enough to actually get the job done. He's trying. Well, yeah, as soon as the lights come back on. As soon as the lights come on, we'll be able to work at night. Basically, as soon as the sun comes up, even if it's only like just a teensy little bit. This, suckers. Suckers. The one's trying to attack me when I got a broadcast light going on, turned on right now. Not my fault, they keep trying to attack me. Now just to really rapidly drain the fuel from that pump, so then I can move that pipe hose over to the diesel things and simply move the cable over to the actual diesel hookup point. Then I'll be able to siphon all the diesel out too while I'm here. Boat real quick, run over here, grab this cable line, do this, that pipe. Now those cables will empty, and then I can get started. Once that finishes, I'll go to finish up with all this. I'll go to scrap the rest of the material up here and be on my way. I'll go to put a little bit more diesel in my tank, and we'll go to go just a little bit longer. Might take me a short bit to scrap because the space is pretty big, but I'll do my best to get it done quick. Might cut some of it out if needed. Yep, been here. Alright, seems like the robot was trying to get in this door, but the door was locked from the inside by the monsters. Or whatever.
What's up?
Oh, hi. You startled me a little bit.
Ow!
Because you just suddenly did make the little noise when you joined the Discord chat.
It does. You probably just didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it at all. Just randomly started talking, and I'm like, whoa. When did you get here?
Whoa.
What happened to you earlier?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
God damn it, someone's calling the fucking phone.
I can call it. They don't deserve it. These damn slimes. They're trying to steal my power. And other things, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they do. And I don't know why they exist. Why do they exist? Why do they exist to steal my power? Curiosity has been piqued. Wow. Okay, folks, it looks like we got a little bit of a doodad over there. I don't know if we'll have everything we need to build this, but I'm hoping we will. Glass. Glass is the only thing I don't have. I don't think. I guess I have just enough for one box. Mainly because I really want those frag grenades that are over there. Well, flame grenades. There's like, what is that, like five big flaming grenades. I'm like, I really want those because those might have some, be holding some really good valuable materials. I'll just take that with me and I'll climb up this staircase, this ladder here. Now, will I be able to actually climb in here without actually being attacked viciously? Got a little bit of Alright, seems like I'm gonna need to try to cap it as much as I can while they're coming out of the bubble. That's better. Look at all that light. The light is glorious. I can see. I've already scrapped mostly everything around this area. Just gotta scrap this last little bit and then go outside and scrap all that out there with what little bit of power I still have. I might have to go back for a recharge because honestly, I don't even know how I lost all that power that quickly. It might have been the flashlight, so I've left it on all throughout the day while I was working and stuff. I do want to make sure you're actually okay, though. That's all I'm curious about, because it made out like somebody who probably, like, theoretically, not saying they did, but it made your little status thing made out like somebody fucking died. That's kind of what I got from the status thing. Your little, whenever you put in your status thing, like, I want to be left alone in no uncertain terms. It's like, I feel like somebody might have just died. Bro's here for you if you do want to talk about it after I finish my stream. Bro's here for you. Bro has been here for you. And will always be, for the most part. Unless I'm sleeping. I am very low on power. I must retreat back to the boat. There's a singular slime here. Alright, let's just go jump on the boat. To the boat. Gotta recharge my rifle. Now to go back downstairs and drop all the scrap off and collectibles and all that, and then we will go back upstairs, grab the rest of whatever's left, if there is anything left. I don't think there is, but still. Pretty sure I got everything. Alright, let's just drop all this stuff off. Drop all the fuel cables off since I don't need them no more. There we go. All that's down and done with. Alright, now let's go outside, back up here, and we're going to recharge. Re-health ourselves. Healy do, go! Back up our data, then we're going to go and hit up the last and final place for this area. With the help of all these tanks, I'm able to hold up to up to 25,000 liters of fuel on my boat. So I don't really ever have to worry about running out of fuel unless I just actually end up doing it. And I just have to, like, use my electric blade, keep the motor back over to the oil derrick and run the system. It just takes so much damn power. You have to literally have like 12 to 14 batteries up there just to run the system long enough to generate enough diesel to fill up the 12 tanks, or at least I do. Plenty of batteries, so I can leave it there to leave the solar panels running day in and day out, and eventually it will charge up all the batteries again. I'm curious what this place is. What's this place? Last thing I'm going to check out for this stream is probably going to be this, but since I don't know if it's out there by itself, I want to go and look at it real quick. See if it's something worthy of going on to the next stream or not. Maybe it's just slap it on the end of this stream. Since I don't actually know if it's like a big location or a small location or just a little speck of nothing out there. It could theoretically be an underwater location, but I've never been out there. Yeah, I don't really care about that nest. Break this down and get back on my boat. I've already got what I needed here. I love the fact that our character has a crowbar tank, but has nothing on the way. It's not like a crowbar and everything. Die behind crowbar attack. He fire beams. Alright, let's see how long our stream is going. 2 hours? Just over 2 hours. Let's see. We need to go and collect these materials that are just kind of laying around. Gotta just run the boat for a little bit, get over to that other location over there. Since it's gonna take some time, I might just end the stream here and then pick back up whenever I get there and do the southern area, or at least like a part of the southern area, like a few buildings in the southern area. Maybe do that and then the relay tower down in the southern area, given that it's gonna take time to actually drive down there.
Yeah.
But I think I'll just put this piece here in here, and then I'll start the stream whenever I get to the southern area, so I don't have to actually do that whole be driving all the way from the southern area's relay station, because I know it's going to take me several minutes to drive all the way down there, like upwards of 10 minutes. If even push my thing at max speed, it's still going to take time. Over here and say hi. I'm pretty sure it's an archangel that got lost again. I swear, these things get lost or like go way off course so easily. It's not even funny how fast. how easily these little turds get lost. And they end up literally in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. They're just hovering in place. I know I'm hitting it. Maybe I'm not. Okay, so I have to aim slightly below it. There it is. And that's a kill. Kill confirmed. These sniper rods really aren't half bad. They are
The what?
The sniper rods, like underwater capable sniper rounds. They're not bad, but I've not had to build any yet, but I have a feeling that they're probably not like horrible.
For a location. It was kept off the maps on purpose.
Ooh, it's a story
There's
location.
a radio up there. Use it. Something wants to be heard.
Reach the top of the unlisted tower. The isolation. Isn't that a quest? Hold up. Let me read my list real quick. Nope. 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 Ah, it's the thing for the courier skimmer. I finally found it. It's the quest line for the courier skimmer thing. I finally found it, boys. Whoa! Full speed ahead. Horn of celebration. It's literally way out here, like way out here, bro. It's got pretty far out of the scanner range. I mean, thank God it's not like way out here somewhere, bro. It would take like 15 minutes to reach it if it was like way over here somewhere. It would take like 15 to 20 minutes to reach that thing. It's already taking me several minutes just to get close enough to get the little quest line. What the fuck is that? Hold up. There's another location out here. What the hell, man? Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use it. The hell is that? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Take a look at this.
I'm not watching your stream right now.
What is that? It's a bunch of spikes in the water, bro. Looks horrifying.
Let me hold up. Let me go over.
It looks like a big bunch of rocky spikes in the water, man. What is that? It's like a graveyard. Are those tombstones? They better not be. Then there's a little base over there that I have no idea what that is.
I think it is rocks because I remember them adding like land or actual land like stuff.
And look, there's a big city way over there. What looks like a city. Look at it. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure, honestly. There's a big tower right there. I'm assuming that might be some kind of relay outpost. I don't know. I'm really curious about this thing. We are approaching the random mysterious location which I do not know what it is.
This isn't a habitat node. It's an unlisted tower, built to be ignored.
Maybe we should do a
Let's
whole
explore.
stream for this area.
If it's still standing, it was
Okay.
meant to last.
Alright, back up, bro. Back up. I don't want to. We need to back up. I don't want to swim too far. We'll do another stream for the mysterious area, which I have no idea what it's supposed to be. There should be a rock somewhere I can hit. There we go. Anchor secured, sirs. We are going to go ahead and end this stream here, and we are going to pick this area up in the next stream whenever I make a new stream for this area specifically. Why, thank you, Mr. Major, whoever it is you are. Thank you for the comment there. Thank you. I just now noticed it because I just pulled up my window from my stream. Thanks. I will keep it up. I will keep scrapping and breaking stuff down and exploring new unlisted areas that may or may not actually exist. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching.